Hi, welcome to this LGBTQ2S plus Tower Love reading. My name's Sophia. Welcome to this community. So what I was getting the energy was of seeing things clearly. I feel there's a separation, but the separation is for you to see things, both of you. It's like a holistic overview, but I don't think it's more of the hermit. The hermit is known, well, to be separated because you're isolated on the, on the mountain. But I don't think you've pulled back and let's go inner work. It's something about seeing a situation differently. And by pulling back, you're seeing it. I think this, well, it's definitely to do with the planets and stuff, the separation, because two pulled into it and need to come back and look at it differently. That's what I'm getting the energy of. Let's see. So, I done a new moon reading in the Facebook group. I do extra readings and posts and stuff like that in the in the Facebook group. Everyone who's like me, who's in mission in this community, there's a few of us posting there, so you get far more posts and stuff in that in there. So if you want to go and check that out, not just me, others as well, all in one spot, which is pretty what this is all about. And no wonder why that works well, because see how we all collaborate in the one place on the Facebook. The Facebook is really popular because we're all in the one spot, all of us collaborate instead of the individuality of the channels. So there's something about collaboration here and individuality. Yeah, standing out. There's something about that here with this reading. Well, I'm gonna have to take it. Which order? It's ending this heartbreak situation. I'm gonna have a few cards, but anyway, is trying to end the cycle of separation and to get to your Ten of Pentacles, which was the reading yesterday. All right then, so let's jump in. Temperance, Hierophant, and Four of Cups. Yeah, okay, so like I said, this starting, stopping, push and pull, back and forth, that kind of thing is they're trying to end it. This year is about the Lovers, so now this separation is for you to see things clearly about this push and pull. The Temperance is to say you're in two bodies, right? Yes, there's contradictions here. I'm actually doing that. Doesn't matter because it's for mission, and if you're in mission, you will know what I'm doing. So this is about, I'll give an example with my Temperance card here. It's two faces in one body. That means there's you and, because there's two cups. She's holding two cups, right? In traditional, this is a different, this was from, I copied this blatantly from Aleister Crowley's deck, and that's his version of Temperance. But traditional, there's a woman, two cups. So it's about balancing, right, stuff out. And that's what mine, I like the two-faced because most people are two-faced. And when you say two-faced, you think it's literally going out there, gossiping to someone and saying you like someone, and then going behind their back and saying you don't like them. Two-faced in this situation, let's just say you say, oh, I love my person, but you don't love yourself. That's a contradiction. That's two-faced, right? So there's the contradictions within you, within both of you. This is both of you here, right? That needs to be balanced out. So there's a separation with the Three of Swords that separated you both. So you can see this contradiction. And this contradiction is to do with love. Like I said, the core is you both love each other, but there's variations of love. In fact, that's what I'm mission people are going to get another counseling video called Variations. So this is about, it's because Temperance is about not delays, patience, but it's not patience. It's like learning, because it's next to the Hierophant. It's literally like this journey Twinflame Lightworkers Starseeds is like, say you go to get a degree and it takes 3 years, and you want to pass this and get the degree and go out there, right? That's this journey, right? But it's like, no, you have to understand you're learning, the Hierophant is learning through this. So that, and like this separation, you might not like it, but if you're in mission, I give you videos and we speak to each other and stuff like that. So you think, oh, I've learned. And I tell them, like, I'll say, for example, go through my playlist. Anyone who books me, whatever, I'll say, go through my playlist. And they say, I've gone through and I've learned everything. And I'm like, but you're a teacher. So don't learn it from your point of view. Now go through the playlist and see it as if you have a client. Then you can pinpoint a different video or a different perspective. This is the two-face. It's like you might see something, but you're not looking at it from someone else's perspective. And this is saying, because you're a master teacher, that's what you have to commit to also. This is very selfish. When people come to me and they get normally when their person comes towards them, they leave, right? And I'm like, well, first of all, I got you that person. And this is taking accountability of you're not alone to get that person, right? It's like David is not in this community at all. Right, but without him, without me meeting him, without me going over there and offloading onto him, this wouldn't be here. This is these two cards. It's like you're not recognizing the other person from a different perspective with the Temperance and the Hierophant, and that is less committed. And that's why when people come towards me and then I say, no, you've got to do this, you've got other things, and they're like, but I'm all right, I'm all good with my person, bye. See, they don't want to carry on doing this stuff because they think, oh, well, I've just got my, my person here. But then that soon comes to them being bored. Everyone who comes into mission now, I want to leave, or I feel not ready, don't want to do the work, I let them go. Because even if they cuss me off or whatever, right, it hasn't been a while, don't care if it happens every day. My point is, right, I get my downloads from higher. It's an impossibility. If they knew how to get their person, they would have had it in the first place. So this is, like I said, the initial energy I felt, or something about collaboration. Yes, you can join me in mission, but this is to do with you and your person. If you understand the bigger picture, which most twin flames and light workers don't, they stand up on YouTube and book me, buy my program, but no, it's normally a book, buy my book, go to my way, it's me. And actually I'm going to do, mission people probably got it, talk to them about the how they're trying this year is making a separate, no, I don't want to call it a separation, what should I call it, a clear division of true spiritual people to fake. They don't like me using the word fake, but come on now. Do you know what I mean? Okay, I'll reword it. Ignorant. And that's what it is, ignorance. And this, though, anyway, that's just, no, it's not a side note, it's connected. So Temperance to the Hierophant is about what you commit to. I'll give you another example, right? I don't like to say it, but I have this community. I'm very abundant. I can get loads of people booking me and all that kind of thing. Why do I even have mission? Why do I even bother with the Facebook group? Why do I can literally just be a tarot reader and get loads of, I had a 3 months waiting list. It was stupid, right? It was over the top. And I pulled back and I said, I paused because it was getting to the point that they couldn't even, and no one really asked, no. In the time when I had the 3 months waiting list, it's connected, so bear with, no one asked for money back, right? And that was for the image reading, right? No one asked for the money back. But I was like, well, after 3 months, I think it's changed now to 6 months. PayPal couldn't give a refund if after 3 months, like say someone waited 4 months for my reading and they said they didn't want to, they wanted the money back. PayPal would say, no, it's been too long since you paid. My waiting list was going over the 3 months mark. That's why I stopped. Even though no one in that 3 months waiting list asked for the money back. This is taking a different perspective. And I was with David, from a while when I was done that. When I started this community, I was just starting out with David. And I was like, still doing things for others. This is purely right? This is connected with delay, right? Because you're not understanding it's a learning thing. It's a learning thing. That's what you need to be patient. And I still say to them, you know, which, you know, I know is arrogance, and I don't really say it like that, but literally I can say, listen, I'm happy with David. I'm fully booked out. You know, why am I still going through like I separated the other day when I said that I had to come back because the internet weren't working, and I had dizziness and I felt he was funny and blah, 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 right? It's because of, I can then say when I have counselling with you, oh yeah, I went for that experience. This is the experience planet. You can't just get downloads and do what the other tarot readers and spiritual speakers and just give advice of things that they haven't ever done. It's not for you to do that. This is the experience planet, which you are experiencing, then teaching others, this is what I had to do. And that's what they tell me. So, and I say to everyone, I still go through it with David. The difference is how I adjust and do things with him is definitely different to you, because I follow higher. So I record what my higher is to make your journey quicker. If not, same old pattern, 4 of Cups, bored with the same, oh, here we go again, we split up, right? Ghost, whatever you want to call it, right? With the 4 of Cups. So the planets are trying, it's not, yeah, it's trying to see you. That's what I'm seeing with the Temperance, the Hierophant. It's trying to see you, and that's how you get committed to your person. Because if you pull back and say, okay, what have I got to learn from this? Not, and that's why I said the initial energy was the Hermit, but it wasn't healing energy. It was still pulling back, isolating yourself and looking at something from a different point of view. It wasn't a Hangman, but this is looking at, well, who am I, is this all about me? But not in the me, I want my person, in the bigger picture of it. That's 100% why I'm successful, because I already had David and built up to help people already when I didn't need to. I could be exact example of other twin flames. And if you go to the twin flame community, if you're new, you'll see David in the playlist. I could have just kept on doing that, right? Just let him come up on the channel, just let him come do what the others. To prove that I had him, I was like, yeah, I even said to him the other day, yesterday, oh, no, can't keep up. I said, you have to do a live in a Facebook. He's like, when? I said, when you ain't doing 1 million hours a day. So he still comes in, right? But it's not, I don't need that. I've already got proof and evidence that I'm with him. Do you see what I mean? I can just carry on this. This is what are you committing to? Most commit to their person and don't see the bigger picture. Someone's just left mission and I'm like, didn't maybe agree with what I said, even though I was correct, right? I'll be honest, because went and had a vaccine when I said it's not mandatory. Why did you do that? This is why we hear about freedom, and you're going opposite to what the core essence of a galactic person is, right? A true person, that's not freedom, taking away your rights. And I said, even though my actual words were, it's not mandatory to take it, because she said, oh, she had to. I said, you didn't have to take it, because I ruffled her feathers. She left. What the fuck is that got to do with helping planet Earth, being committed to the cause? You know, you can say, okay, I disagree and let's talk about, no, okay, I'm going to go. I was with David. I didn't have to do this. Don't have to do mission. Like I said, I'm now doing counselling program. I know how to counsel. I don't need to teach that to anyone else. That's what this is. And that's what the delay is, because you're not seeing it for others. You're just seeing, I want to be committed to my person. So this is why these boring, 4th Cup is boring. Oh, here we go again. Here we go with the three of swords. Until you see the higher. Twins, this Hierophant, higher realms of reality, Hierophant, higher learning is the Hierophant, which, hello, is your person, not you. Hierophant is your person. You're inner. You're the High Priestess, which is all inner. Like I said, you pull back and you reflect inside about, hold on, what is this? 2 of Cups represents you and higher self. You and your higher self, 2 of Cups. And this is what your person is teaching you. It's not just about me and you, matey. And they won't say that, right? But it's not. And like I said, the twin flame has the twins in it to show you, right? Pairing up, and not just you and your twin flame. Twin flame is just not your person. Twin flame is a community. People just say it like, oh, me and my person, me and my person, me and my person. It's an actual, it's like, I can't define it because it's upstairs. I've got to figure out how to define it because it's very important. Because it's defined on the 3D planet Earth as a relationship. It's not. Twin flame is not just a relationship, is what I'm trying to say. Twin flame is a being. I don't know if that makes sense. When I can explain, you see, that's what people do. They get up there and they explain all this stuff. And I'm like, unless you can explain it properly and you can have evidence of it, then don't say, shut your mouth. People just read a book. I read this book and it's really good, and tell others to do. And all you've done is read the book. You ain't done nothing with the book. Anyway. Oh, look, the hangman. That's what I'm trying to say. The stagnancy is because you're still staying in your belief system. Hence why I keep this counseling program is taking long. Right? If you have counseling with me or someone in the community, I can guarantee this will change. I can guarantee it will change. If you have counseling with me, I can guarantee it will change. But you see, now I'm making programs so everyone can help you. And then you can choose to join mission and then help others. That's your choice. That's what mission is about, right? This is about, because you're still trying to control the narrative, right? Because you are not, like, you're waiting for Mr. Knight in shining armor. Those that leave. Because and that is why I'm so blatant. And I don't be up there or, you know, I tell everyone in mission, if you get me pissed off, right, I've recorded 3 times and I've probably told you something 3 times already. And you just haven't done it. That's when I'm like, what the arse are you doing? And it's never personal. It's always truth. Like the girl who just went from mission. I told her the truth. I told her what to do. She came back and said, I've done what you done, what you said. And then she added on. I said, you didn't. You added on to what I said. I said, be specifically to do this. Then she said she went and had that. I'm like, you need, no, I actually said, we got to talk to everyone in mission if you want to be here. She said, I'm leaving. How the fuck is that helping the bigger? But she don't need to be here then. She's only bothered about her and her person. This is this reading. You person, this is the delay. One between flame. I just want my person. I'm like, it's bigger than what you think. It's about your person. Twin flame is not defined to fucking relationship. It's all relationships is what I'm trying to say. With humanity is all relationships. A twin flame teaches you about how you see relationship, not just as in the love, or it is love. See, that's what I'm trying to say. It's not just, say, for example, you may buy your person loads of stuff and his mum and dad don't buy him hardly anything, right? Who loves who more? That's what the twin flames is. It's not about colour, race, distance, gay, lesbian, blah, blah. It's about, I can't really say community because that's still a separation. Which probably this title will change again from communities. Because it's still a division, you see. Because it's incorporating all. Jesus. Anyway, happiness. Yeah, it's this is selfish. 9 of Cups, a negative of 9 of Cups. It's happiness, but it's like, it's selfish in, how do I explain that? Ah, there you go. For example, thanks. You want to, your person doesn't emotionally invest, right? They're selfish. 9 of Cups underneath your person. You might say, it's selfish. I need, it's not a want, is it? Asking your person to, emotionally invest and say they love you is not a want or desire. It's a human need. There's a difference, right? So I need that from my person, 9 of Cups, right, to that. So what is he reflecting to you? Well, you're not here for your person, matey. You're here. You are here, right? This is your requirement, right? Why you're here in the first place is to help humanity. Hierophant. So that's what he's reflecting. And oh, he's so selfish. I'm like, you're selfish yourself. And everyone who leaves the community and does it solo, you're just as bad as a soulmate or anyone else. Because you're supposed to be collaborating. I have never told anybody truth because I get it from higher mind. And trust me, there's people I will personally attack, right? I don't. They go from what I say from higher mind. You said, I'm like, I didn't even get to say what I would have said. Do you see what I mean? I don't ever say what you would hear. It's probably rare in a reading. I say, I personally think, you'll know there's a difference. If I don't say, I personally think you should, then it's channeled message from them lot upstairs, the upstairs crew. So this is about you're not seeing it. You're not seeing it. I will help you to get your gift. I will help you to get your person. But the end goal is for you to help planet Earth. That's it. And that's what I do. And I hate it because today I was like, oh, fuck's sake. I'm helping people. I'm helping people. I'm helping people. And all I get, right, is stabbed in the back and they fuck off and they see, well, I got my, they arrogantly think, you know, or forget, fickle, right? Oh, I've got my gift. I don't need to pay Sophia for mission and doing it, you know, all that. I've got my gift. My person's come towards me. I'll go and do it solo, right? I'm like, you pay me because I helped you to get your gift. You pay me for the programs. You pay me because I created us to collaborate. That's what my part of it. But they get into this vanity, and I'm not cussing out mission. This is you. This is you. You get into, well, I'm a twin, just the title, fuck, I'm a twin flame. I'm different. I'm higher mind, right? But you're trying to control it from a belief system. This is about incorporation. And like I said, definitely your person is emotionally unavailable to you. This reading, 100%. 9 of Cups to your person. Same old, same old. You're doing the same old cycle and they're not showing up emotionally invested because you are not emotionally invested to why you are here. Why are you here? It's so vain for twin flames to go up there. I've got this deep, special connection of love. I'll never forget my sister. She told me that about 2-3 weeks ago. I said to her, why didn't you ever tell me you was a twin flame? Because she was twin flame with her person 15 years before I met my person. She never mentioned twin flame to me. And she was the one when I told her, I said, I had relationships before David, obviously, 15 years. And then I said, oh, she said, how's it go when I met him? I said, some fuckeries happened. He was talking to me. I couldn't understand what he's saying. I felt like I was in a, you know, what's those whirlwind things? A hurricane. I said, what the fuck? I said, don't know. She was like, twin flame, twin flame. I was like, what? But I knew she was spiritual. She was spitting out some spiritual terminology. I was like, oh, break it down with your spiritual shit. And she said, go and search twin flame, right? Here's my point. That's what you've done. And you're like, oh my gosh, I've got a good, excellent connection. I'm going to try to get my person, and not getting the second thing always. And I remember saying to her, because she done tarot, she said, you should check out. So she said, instead of bugging my ass with tarot, something like that, she said, check out DMDF reading. I said, what does DMDF? I said, what's this divine masculine? I said, what the ass is this? Right? Even though I said it in this reading, right? And like I said, there's like all this on the divine masculine, divine feminine. And then it came into, and she said, no, we were supposed to do mission, right? And that's all I heard was mission, 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 mission. After you find out your twin flame nexus mission, it's designed that way. Who does mission? No one. Mission is core collaboration. It is. Not for me to go to twin flame 111 1111, right, channel, and saying, listen, can we do a live with me on one side of the screen and you on it? That's not fucking collaboration. That's vanity and showing off that we're both twin flames with our person. How does that help you? You tell me. That's this reading all day long. You're not looking at the bigger picture. It's so vain for you to go. And I'm saying with my sister. So once again, I said, why don't you tell me? She goes, well, what am I supposed to say? I've got this connection. She goes, and what? I goes, true, right? It's true. But if you say I'm a twin flame, it's a different connection. We have heightened love connection, but that heightened love is higher because we are here to go back to that frequency of love. Because once you love yourself fully, right, then you see love. And then this comes into compassion. Then you see others and stuff like that. I give you everything that I get to get with my person, because most of you want to be in the position where I am with my person, right? So I give you everything possible. Then most of you want to be successful in your gift, and I help you to find your gift. So I give you all the stuff. And that is from the heart. Doesn't matter how I sound. It's very important. So this is seeing that. So this is you being selfish. Anyone that leaves from a collaboration, from community like this, to go solo or to go back to how they were is thinking for themselves. And I don't have to go and cuss them out. I don't, because I know they won't be successful. From November, last year was Way Forward's collaboration with Twin Flames. 100%. Now as well, they're putting us more into the galactic side. You're going to see more gifts in this community that is known as unknown. Like my image reading, although none of you, and I don't know, apart from this community, don't know. So one person told me about an image reading about a year and a half ago. She told me the guy, checked him out. I didn't know what he was on about, and I couldn't see him selling an image reading. No one does it. But how many of you get intermission from the image reading? Look how many I have here, about 10. I've had nearly 1,000 image readings I've done. Two-faced. That's what this is. That's why so many twin flames ain't with their person. It's nothing to do with me. It's to do with your two-faced, to what you are here to do. That's what it is. So what do? They divert it on, oh, my person's narcissistic, or he's too much work, or it's too much drama and third party. I'm like, no, it is what it is, mate. It is what it is, mate. We all have the same. I don't get any squeezes, like I said to you. I create the community. I create how many platforms of YouTube, Facebook group. I create how many programs. I'm making a program now. Does my journey. All it is like more easier than what you would say. I understand it. But I see if I separate or there's a break from David and then I get the download and I make a program so that you can be quicker on your journey from the experience what I have from upstairs. That's all it is. And me doing that with the programs, I'm still the most fastest in union. Whilst building this community and making programs. Because they know I will keep doing it for you. The others don't do that. That's why no one is together. They had to have some people out there to show you what twin flames can be like. Loving, relationships, blah, blah, blah. You get your person, it's for life. It's a higher spiritual contract for life. But if you vainly think all you've got to do is to get someone else to pretend they're healing you, Reiki, or buy some crystals in a shop and put on your third eye, and you're going to get your twin flame, you're delusional. It's two-faced. And this is what the delay is. I don't know what this is, what this reading is. Right? It's you and your higher self. Your two souls in one body. So they're teaching you. And like I said, you're being selfish. And that's absolute. This is someone you've got who in your variations is emotionally unavailable of it. Not coming back to you enough in the texts, or you're leaving it and it looks like it's controlling, doesn't it? Right? I text them 4 days later, they reply, right? But you get the reply. They're trying to control the narrative, the situation, the relationship, whatever it is. I'm like, no, because you're trying to control it from a belief system. When you understand that, then that changes. Let me see these two. Ace of Pentacles, choices. This was yesterday's reading, right? You're choosing different options instead of, this is the reading yesterday, instead of the feminine understanding this physicality fully. Let me see if you can see that. See the feminine hand on the pentacle and the choices. You're too casual at this. This is hardcore. This is hardcore. Absolutely. I woke up yesterday, I think at 6, because I had an appointment at 8. David didn't know. I don't tell him everything. And I emailed him. He said, oh, if you woke up, just to email me. I was like, actually, I'll be honest. I said, look, I'll make about triple what you make. And I was being polite. And it's not that he don't make a lot. I make far, far, far more, right? And I said, so obviously I work as hard as you, because you got 2 jobs. So I said, no, I'm up actually working. But I was up earlier because I had a bloody appointment. My point of why I'm saying that is that it's harder than what you think. You're too casual on it. You're like, I do a little bit of Reiki. I do a little bit of acupuncture. I booked 2 sessions with Sophia. And then, boom, my twin flame. Nothing happens. If I don't know how long you've been there, the background crew. But if anyone that's been in this community then gone, right, I don't look, right? I don't look to see what they do because I know they're going to fail because this planet is fair. If you can tell me anyone that's left that is, it just got with their person and evidence, not just talking shit, evidence of them getting with the person, I'll give you counseling, I'll give you all my programs for free and I'll invite you in mission. I'm that confident that no one that's left because they shouldn't have left something which was a team of collaboration in the first place. Because there is no other. If there was others, maybe, right? If they thought, oh, because, you know, I'm going to go and make a community. Joey said he was going to go and make a community. I laughed. I was like, yeah, right. You can't even make a gay program. They're putting that on me now, let alone how hard it is. It's hard. That's what I'm trying to say with the 7 of Cups. This physicality is hard. And the reason why your person is so fucking hard, because if you look at things, to be successful, it's hard work. Go and put in J-Lo, right? Twin flame, actually, Ben Affleck. Come on now. Anyway, go and put in J-Lo. Just look at a picture of her, right? Look at the picture of when she's not got makeup on. She'll look exactly like you, right? You never see her like that. So she has to go through all that transformation every day, even if she's going to get coffee, right? Then look at her body. Right? I think she's 50. Fucking hell. Amazing body. She just done a lap dancing film, didn't she? With her body looking like a 20-year-old. And she always looks like that, to be honest with you. Right? Does she get like that by doing nothing? Let alone she sings and she's in movies. She looks fucking good. She's hard-working twin flame. Look, she nails her twin flame. Who, if you look at Ben Affleck, I think I'm saying his name, then he looked like just, you know, the average guy. They're completely opposites. Complete opposites. And she does her own thing, he does her own thing. My point is, compared to what you do, a bit of Reiki and a crystal, will you be, that's a bit extreme, right? But I'm always comparing to the famous because you lot know the famous. But look at what you, it's hard work because life is hard work. This planet, it wasn't supposed to be. It wasn't supposed to be. The elite secret society has made it so you think all you got to do is go to a 9 to 5 and you put your put the telly on. Put the telly on and that's it. Where I don't watch the telly at all. Never. I once again think 3 days ago to David. I can't remember what I was talking about. And he was, I don't know. And I said, once again, I'm telling you, David, do I watch telly? Because he was referencing something on telly. Oh, that was it. Gordon Ramsay. They was doing something because I'll go around there and that's what I watch, right? Because he's kind of like me. And it just cut halfway. And I was like, what's happened? It's to be continued. I thought it was after the adverts. He says, oh, you know, didn't you on telly that they come back next week or something? I said, once again, I don't watch telly. I wouldn't know that, David, because this is a telly. I never have mine on, right? I doubt you would see J-Lo sitting at home watching telly. That's what it is. You're choosing easier options. 7 of Cups, which is a delusion, because you're twin flame to do far, far, far more. You are here to do mission. Mission impossible, right? It's even called impossible. If you're doing Reiki, how is that in an impossible, right? Tom Cruise film, Mission Impossible. Because it's fucking hard. Isn't he there saving the planet, nearly dying, you know, climbing up buildings? Sophia, I got a healing and I got acupuncture and a bit of meditation, and I wear Jesus sandals and stretch my toes on Mother Earth. Really? It's not what you're here. Look at your physicality, and that's why you get someone who's on drugs, someone who you think is delusional. 7 of Cups to 8 of Cups keeps walking away, ghosting, right? To 9 of Cups that you class as selfish, because you are not committing fully. Look at what I get, and that's why I'm the fastest, which I know who's got with their person. And I'm not talking, and that's why, once again, I don't care if married or kids, different story. I've got a bit of issues with pregnancy, I'll be honest. But, you know, marriage or living with David or him on the channel, once again, is your version of commitment. This reading, your version of commitment is that. And such as Twin Flames, look, here is my person. My version of commitment is just got to see your fine ass, David, and when am I going to see you? That's it, right? Then it changes into the 3D, like, or, you know, moving in together and all that kind of thing. So this is a bit hardcore, but it is what it is. Let me quickly pull out a couple of these. Advice for you, well, getting mission, right? They're from November. No twin flames, unless they're committed like this, will be successful with their YouTube channel, right? Will be successful. There is none, really. I've never heard any twin flame say, go to Bob and Jill, who I got together as a twin flame, and hear their story of how I got them together, and now they are helping people to get together. I've never heard that. They haven't got examples of them getting people together. Missionary, how many people on planet Earth? And it's all about self. Oh, don't get me started with them. That's why them lot don't collaborate with me. Divine Feminine, I live for now, not tomorrow. Ace of Wands, but this is about, yeah, I get that, but that's you just not seeing the bigger picture. But I don't know what else to say with that. I live for now, not tomorrow. And that's what I said is two-faced, because yes, and that's what's happening with your person when they separate. You're not, there's different versions of it. I literally emailed David today because I said to him about what I was doing work-wise, or I was explaining to him. Well, I am anyway, right? And he brought me a fake plant. It's actually at the side. I was going to put it here, but it's too big, right? And he said, what do you want? I said, flowers. So he said, here's a gift, right? And he got me this plant. He said, before you say anything, because he knows I said I want flowers. He says, Sheetel, if you're watching, hear this. It makes logical sense to get a plant and a fake one, because he said, I know you don't like plants because you always say they die. So I got a fake one because it lasts forever, right? His version, here's a gift. I asked for a gift. My version, I wanted the flower, all right? Well, who's right? I literally emailed him before I done this. Who's right? This is this reading. I live for the now is correct. You live for the now, right? But the bigger picture is you're here to save planet Earth. And this is what the separation of this is going on with planets, with humanity now, for you to see the bigger picture of this, what I'm explaining now. So who was right in my example? Let's see what your person's thinking here. It's about, because this divine is Ace of Wands. So going for your passion, but just seeing it differently. And that's what I'm doing with counseling. I'm making you see, there's going to be folders where you see it differently. One for your healing and one for you to see the relationship differently. Anyway, that's my counseling. It's me, you, and us now, right? That's interesting. I live for now, not tomorrow. It's me, you, and us now. 3 of Cups, right? Which 3 is about collaboration. So this is understanding the now, I suppose. What you do now. It's like now I'm doing the gay channel. It's not a gay channel because it's LGBTQ2S plus. 2S plus it means cross-dressers or whatever additional. Because there's people with binary, non-binary. That's the 2S plus. Anyway, my point is low views, right? Now I'm creating it. 5 years, that will be big. Do you see? Which one? That's what this is. You are nailing your twin flame for the now, but you're nailing your twin flame to change planet Earth for the future. This is figuring out the now, right? I live for the now, not tomorrow. This is the divine feminine, but this is what you're doing is for tomorrow. So anyway, so that's it. Check out the Facebook, check out the playlist, or just go ahead and book me. Speak to you later.